I mean, overall, how proud are you for having actually been able to play a season and see your guys come out?
I'm proud of the university. I'm proud of Dr. Windler and him and Mike McBroom love him to death because we wanted to play, and a lot of people, thought it was too risky to play, and we thought it was too risky to play in the spring. And to me, it still is, and I don't know if they will play in the spring or not, but to play 6 games, I think that's more than any Division II schools played. We've had basically 3 weeks off. Fought through the adversity of COVID, and shoot, I was out last week with it, this whole week with it, and just got cleared to come back today. So, I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of the way they handled themselves, the way they did things, and the outcome of the game is not what we wanted, but hey, we got 6 games in when other people didn't get any, and I think that's just going to help us more in the future than anything else. We played a lot of young guys and got a lot of things done, so this stings and it hurts, but hopefully it'll motivate us for next year to get things rolling against spring ball.
Concerning the way the season went, do you think this game is maybe a bit of a microcosm of that? And so far, you look around today and think about what might have been. Like 4 turnovers a day, and that obviously was a huge difference in a game like this.
Well, really, we had 5, in my opinion, we had 5 turnovers. We had the 4 turnovers, and then we get stuck at the 1-yard line. I mean, before half, that fumble is a killer because it's a 14-point swing, in my opinion. Instead of us tying the game, they're up by 7, and then we come out in the second half and throw the pick on the first drive. And it's a good football team. My hat's off to them. They played hard, played well, and we wanted to play this type of team, this type of game, because I think it prepares us for the future where we want to go in the playoffs. And I thought it was a good, hard-fought game. You can't take away the 4 turnovers, but if you could, I mean, I don't know, but hey, it's 42-28, and that's the way it ends. And we'll regroup and get ready for spring ball and get ready to roll.
Obviously, I mean, getting inside the 2 twice and not no points, like you just said.
It kind of hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you
yeah.
just can't do that, can you, against a team like that?
You can't do that against a team like this. And our defense was struggling trying to stop them, and they're a good physical football team, and we needed to play a team like that. We really did, because to see what the rest of the country in D2 is like, and again, start with Michael McBroom reaching out and playing. I mean, we missed Missouri Western, we missed Mesa, 2 more good teams, and we missed Abilene Christian. So we missed 3 opportunities to play teams that I thought were physical, and we have to adjust and be able to play that type of ball. I don't know. I'm hurting for those guys like Hayden Dennis, who I know is not coming back, and he played as hard as he could play every single snap this year since he's been here. I'm hoping Jordan Johnson can come back. I'm hoping, but it's just it's one of those 4 turnovers and getting stopped at the 2. That's you're not going to win a lot of games doing that. So, and we only created 1, I believe. So it's
one real positive. You dropped. I mean, you got behind 14-0 in a hurry. And it could have got out of hand, I think, but you answered that part of it.
Yeah, it could have got out of hand real quick, and I was proud of the way our guys responded and came back from that. And they kept fighting, and you got to like that. You got a chance to keep fighting. We just dug ourselves in too many holes, and eventually you're going to stay in the hole. You can't climb out of the well, and we couldn't climb out of the well after the last one. So.
Trying to stick to the positives here a little bit. Anyone that you didn't expect to play this season that you're really looking forward to seeing play again next season? That just any unexpected guys come out and prove themselves?
Well, as a true freshman on the D-line, Victor Smith was a very nice addition and surprise for us. I thought all our young defensive backs, Gage Smith, Preston Suzuki, Braden Hay, they all played when they got a chance. They got a chance to play in a game, and it's not going to hurt them and cost them a year. On the offensive side, I thought Kenneth Red, receiver that transferred from Romano, was really good for us, and Devin Neal as well. And I swear Devin caught that ball down there in the 2-yard line. But those guys in stripes do their job too, I guess, sometimes. I can question all I want, but their decisions are what makes it.
Hey, Hunter, you talked on a little bit. How tough was it for consistency this year with the testing? You just didn't know who was going to play.
It was terrible.
Grabbing games.
I mean, it was terrible. We tested on Wednesday morning and Thursday night. I'm sitting by the phone texting our trainer, Luke Casper, going, "Hey, we got any results?" And it's literally like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, they're all still in testing, and these are in the bin, and all that medical jargon they use, where they're at in the process. And shoot, it's 10 o'clock at night before we got some results the other day. And when you do that, and just never know. I mean, we sat for North American and got all the test results and the contact tracing, which is a killer. We did that, and we lost 35 guys. So you talk about having to adjust. We put in a whole new plan, and but we expected that, and there was no certainty that I was going to be here today, and I had a plan in place for all week for coaches to run it. And I thought they did a heck of a job getting our team prepared. And it just the way it ended is not what you want, and that's life. There's a winner and a loser, and we didn't get it done.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely, it's worth it. I'd do it again anytime because the experience these guys got, the way they came together. The only thing I would wish for is a fall camp where I could meet with those guys on a regular basis and spend more time with them instead of just rushing in and going. I would like that 2.5 week span where we can really bond as a team and do some things as a team that we did not have the opportunity to do this year.
So you're saying you're going to sleep a little bit better this Thursday, knowing you're not going to be getting any texts about who's going to be playing, and you're going to have some Thanksgiving dinner in your stomach
Absolutely.
too. So.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep a lot better. I loved playing, and I wish we were playing 9 games. But you know what? Part of me is relieved that you don't have to deal with that anymore. That I don't have to worry about what kids are going to come up positive, who's going to be out. Because the disappointment in their faces. I remember we had a freshman safety. He was knocked out by contact tracing when we went to Angelo State, and he was devastated. I mean, it killed him. And those are the kind of things that you're like, oh well, it hurts. That's the way it is. And so it's bad for them. And for them, the same thing. I can't tell you how many guys are like, "Coach, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous." And they're losing sleep. So, but that's the life we live right now. So we'll keep doing it.
You ended the season with 2 very different opponents. These guys in North American. You didn't punt your last 2 games. What do you think maybe saying it says for you guys on offense? You guys, kind of maybe hitting a stride of this.
Well, in one game, it means that we did really good protecting the ball. In this game, it means that we turned the ball over way too much. So it's a double-edged sword there, and this is a funny game sometimes, and that's the way it works. So